Welcome to another episode of The Glam. This is where your beauty is cherished, your wellness is prioritized, and your heart is treasured. My name is Tracy Wanjura, and I'm so excited that we get to hang out again this Wednesday. It is always just super duper amazing to know that, you start your day, have a long day, and then end it in the best way possible with you. So thank you so much for joining us. And today we are at Gigiri Social Club learning more about this growing sport that is called padel. Now, you have seen padels trending all over the world, and this is because it is not just a sport contributing to your wellness, mental wellness, physical wellness, but it is also contributing to your social wellness. You need to have friends, you need to make friends, and you need your social capacity to grow. So today we're learning more about padel, what it does to contribute to all of that. We've talked about mental, we've talked about your physical wellness, we've talked about your social wellness. All of that is coming together in this episode to inform you about how you can grow and how you can become the best you and the most glam you. Okay, so we're going to get into it in just a bit. We have so many coaches today who are going to be telling us what padel is. If you have never you haven't known what padel is, what is it? How does it work? How does it contribute to your overall growth? And it is going to be an amazing episode. So let's get into it. I feel like the top padel player in Nairobi, supported by the best coaches in Kenya, right here at Padel Kenya. Hi, gentlemen. Hi.
Good to have you here, Grace.
Thank you so much. So we have Elder here, and we also have Alvaro. So nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Tracy. Welcome.
Thank you so much. I'm really, you know what? Nairobi seems to shock me every single day because I never knew that this place existed. It's so beautiful, so huge. I don't know, I just didn't think something like this existed.
It is absolutely amazing. Padel started 3 years ago, and in only these 3 years, it has been huge and exponential, the growth. And honestly, to me, nowadays we have a high standard quality center that is at the level of all the international places, so we are so proud of being.
Oh yeah, this is amazing. And one of the things that I quickly noticed is the fact that padel brings together very many people from different nationalities. Right here, we have
Spain.
We have Kenyan, and we have
Mozambique.
Yes, Helda is from Mozambique. Is it a huge game in Mozambique?
Yeah, it's growing in Mozambique.
Okay.
It's still growing, but being to Kenya is
Tough.
huge. It's tough. Yeah,
Amazing.
It's growing more than Mozambique.
Things I've also realized about padel is the fact that you said it's grown in such a short time.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything grow that fast.
Yeah.
Such a short time, and many people are playing it. Many people are not just playing, but also enjoying it. But from your perspective as coaches, why do you think padel is growing that much?
To me, the key is that it's a very social sport. Like the fact that you are 4 people and you can call your partner anytime, and after the game you can just chill down, take a normal drink or a dinner. It's the perfect plan for chilling out after work, and it's very easy to pick it up. If you put a bit of effort in 2-3 lessons, you can enjoy and have fun with people your similar level. Okay. That is very difficult in other sports, so that one is fantastic about padel.
Okay. For you, Helda, what I'd like to ask you is, do you see padel sort of like giving, from a woman's perspective, giving women more confidence in how they look, maybe tones you, because for our show, one of the main things that we want to focus on is how we look, glam. Like, how do I feel? How do I look? It's a lot of aesthetic. And going back to your social point, a lot of the times why people want to come together is to show off a little bit, you want to show off how you look, there's also that. But for you, do you feel like padel is contributing a lot to that too?
Yeah, it contributes a lot for physical exercise. So it's always good for your healthy and
for your looks too.
For your looks too. I mean, you move a lot, and that helps too.
Amazing. So who are playing more, men or women?
Well, kind of similar, eh? It's very similar. Honestly, in terms of our clients, 50-50, I would say women and men. That is very unique.
Yeah.
That is very important.
I love that. Thank you so much, gentlemen. I know you guys are busy. You're about to leave me.
No problem.
So thank you again.
Thanks to you, we're going to now hand you over to Kalika, our #1 in Kenya. You're really going to enjoy with her.
I love it.
Give your best.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right, so let's go meet Kalika.
Let's go.
Hi, ladies.
Hi, Tracy.
How are you?
Good to see you.
You, I hear, are the best
Thank you.
coach in Kenya.
Getting there. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me, Coach. And I also invited Michelle,
Yes.
CEO of Charge 24, to join us today because, like we were told, padel is not just a sport, it's a social sport.
It
Yes.
is.
So I honestly was not trying to play by myself.
Exactly.
So thank you also for coming.
Anytime.
So, Coach, you guys started already?
Yes, we've just started. I have a racket for you right here.
Okay.
There you go.
Perfect. All right. So this looks heavier than I thought.
But it's
I don't know
actually
why. I
light.
thought this thing was a toy. I'm
No,
sorry,
I-
Coach, but I was just like, this thing has to be a toy.
No. I mean, it looks like it, yes. But then once you start playing, it's
Yeah, it's quite bulky.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, and
but
I
it's also light when you continue.
Oh,
it's
you get
yeah,
used
you
to
get
it.
used to it,
You get
definitely.
used to the
Yeah,
weight.
Okay.
Yeah.
So one of the things I've noticed immediately is the fact that you guys have straps.
Yes. So how to hold the racket? First things first is you always have to have the strap on.
Okay.
This is a little bit of a safety precaution as well.
Oh.
I mean, on the day when you're a bit upset with your partner, you don't really want to chuck the racket at them, so at least it's still attached to you.
Okay.
Oh,
Smart,
Okay,
smart.
interesting, yeah.
Okay, so Coach, from your perspective and from a women's perspective, why do you think padel is such a fun sport, such a growing sport in Nairobi?
yeah.
Well, to start with, like you mentioned, it's a very social sport, so you get to meet a lot of new people in different spaces, some that you would have never met if you didn't do paddle. And it's a very easy sport to learn. I've heard a lot of people say, and I've experienced it myself, once you start, you can't stop.
It's addictive,
So now you've
huh?
picked up that racket, you will not put it down.
Oh my goodness. Okay,
is
I love a
yeah.
nice wellness addiction.
Exactly.
It's
We
better than
need
any
a
other.
wellness addiction.
Definitely.
Yeah.
This is something you want to be addicted to.
Fantastic. So,
definitely.
I mean, this show we also focus on a bit of vanity
Yeah.
because vanity sometimes is good.
Yeah.
So how do we look for paddle? Are we dressed for the occasion?
I think you ladies are fine, actually.
good?
You're perfect. Yeah, you got the good shoes, you've
Yeah.
got the good sportswear. You want something that you're comfortable with, so any kind of sports attire is good.
Okay.
Maybe a hat next time. It is a bit sunny nowadays.
Yes, yes.
But otherwise, yeah, you're fine. Tights, shorts, skirts, tank tops, t-shirts,
Whatever
whatever you're comfortable with working out in.
All right. So, Coach, one of the biggest misconceptions I had about paddle is that you have to be over the top, dressed
Looking
up,
cute.
sexy, looking
Yeah.
dolled up because that's what I see on social media.
I was just about to say that. It's not even from what I've had, but what I see.
Yeah.
Is that the girls are always dressed to the T. It's like it's more of a sport, a social sport than you just coming to do your
your
1, 2, 3
workout.
and you're done.
Yeah.
It's more social, so the girlies are looking put together.
Yeah.
But what do you think?
I mean, it depends on you personally. I mean,
Okay.
look good, feel good, right?
Yeah.
But nope, you don't have to be all glammed up or anything. You just come in what's comfortable to you, depending on how you feel on that day. If you want to dress up a little bit more on the court, that's up to you.
Yeah.
Or you can just throw on like some shorts, a t-shirt, come get your sweat up, and then you're good to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I overheard one of your conversations, and you're currently seed 1
Yes.
in
Yeah.
Kenya.
Yep.
Yes,
Wow.
which is a really big deal because
Yeah.
I've played lawn tennis, so
Yeah.
I understand what it really means. So you are taking this as a serious sport.
Currently, yeah.
Yes, yes. What about maybe? How do you feel about paddle also being such a very relaxed, come and drink, come and
yeah.
vibe kind of?
I mean, it gets the crowd in.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's the social players, there's also the bit more competitive players. So we have like a wide variety of different players, and I enjoy both. Sometimes you like training so much and playing the competitive games, you just want something nice and chill at the end of the day, and you will definitely find those chill people who just want to play for the fun of it.
Okay.
So I think it's a nice mix as well.
Yeah.
So it's not always so stressful,
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a lady, how can paddle contribute to your overall confidence, overall beauty,
Yep.
just glam in general? How do you feel about
I
that?
think, fitness, paddle is a sport, right? So
Yeah.
fitness related, it makes you look good, makes you feel good. You get all those endorphins running, and I think generally, it just makes you feel more confident. You're good at the sport. Yeah, can show off a little bit to your friends sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm excited to learn. So,
Me too.
Michelle, you've learned a couple of things.
I've learned a few things, but while she was speaking, I actually wanted to ask, you play this sport more competitively.
Yep.
But have you found it as a tool for your mental well-being?
Oh yeah, no, I think there are days, you know, where you're feeling a little bit low, then you get on the paddle court, and you're with like a group of friends, for example, and you just feel so much better after it. So yeah, definitely it does help your mental health quite a bit.
Okay.
Even if you don't want to go to the gym per se, because in the gym sometimes, you know, you're just by yourself doing your own workout in your thoughts a bit too much.
Yes.
But now on the paddle court, you can whack it as hard as you want. Sometimes, you know, get the frustrations out, have a little laugh with your friend, and then even enjoy some food or drinks after. So I think it's a good sport to help your mentality quite a bit.
Okay. Yeah.
So coach, now that we have the racket strapped on well, is there anything else I need to know before we can start?
First things first is how to hold the racket. So you want to make sure you have the correct grip.
Okay.
And then from there we can start hitting some balls.
Okay, so what is the correct grip?
So the correct grip, first I want you to come to the net like so. I want you to take your hand and make like a V or a U shape here.
Okay.
Slide all the way down to the bottom, like so. Now when you're gripping it, make sure not to grip it with your palm. You want to grip it more with your fingers. So kind of like you're hammering in a nail, like so.
Okay.
Yeah, so just have a little bit of flexibility on that wrist.
Also not your hand.
Yeah, so not your hand, because if you hold it now with your palm, you're going to have a lot of stiffness up here.
Okay.
Can be very tense and hard to hit the ball.
Okay.
But now if you're here with your fingers, you have a bit more flexibility.
Okay. Oh wow, this is interesting because tennis, you hold it with you know, you're really holding that racket. And I thought it was the same thing, and I always wondered.
Some similarities, but yeah.
Okay.
Depends on the shot sometimes, yeah.
Okay. So that, and then so this should be
Exactly.
The
So you're
grip.
holding more with your fingers like so.
yeah.
And then your index finger is slightly hooked up.
Yeah.
And then it's kind of like you're hammering it in there like so.
Okay. And we're ready to go?
Yep, perfect. So
Okay.
I'll get you on the other side and then we can start hitting some balls.
Okay.
I'm going to show you quickly where to stand.
Okay.
So, Michelle, I will get you on this side. So you're okay to stand just about here.
Okay.
Tracy, I'll get you to stand here. Just a little bit across. All right, good.
There.
So we're just going to start from here, and then after, once you get used to hitting the ball, I'll move you a little bit further back.
Okay.
Okay. So we're going to start with forehand, which is on the right side. Yeah, you're both right-handed. Okay, perfect. So I want you to think of a clock. There's 12 o'clock, and then 6 o'clock is behind you.
Okay.
So we start with our ready position like so. So you're holding the neck here with your left hand kind of like a claw. So I don't know if you can see. Yep. Like so. So from 12 o'clock, I want your right leg to go back to 6 o'clock, like so. Let me stand in front of you. Yep. And then your racket also at 6 o'clock. So the top of your racket facing the back glass.
Yeah.
And then lastly, your left hand in front of you at 3 o'clock. So 3 and 6. Now where you make contact with the ball is going to be in front of you. That's going to be around 2 o'clock. So let's say your opponent has hit the ball. You're standing in ready position like so. Your forehand here, finish, and then you come back to 12 o'clock.
Okay.
Good. One last tip. You want to make sure you're hitting the ball in the sweet spot. So that is what we call the center of the racket. It makes a very nice, satisfying knocking sound, so you know you've hit it in the correct place. If you hit it anywhere else, you've mishit the ball, so you just adjust your positioning.
Okay.
All right? So I'm just
Got
going to
it.
start by hitting 2 to each of your forehands, and we'll just keep rotating like that.
Okay.
Woo, that's okay. It's the first one. Don't worry. Keep going. There we go. Ready, Tracy?
I hope so.
You got it.
Perfect.
That's okay. Again, racket back. Ah, there we go. Good. Up, up, up. Make sure you're moving your feet a little to the ball. There we go. Ready? Go. Yes, very nice. Good. And up. There we go. Good. That's it. And again, up. Very nice.
Sorry.
Make sure you move your feet a little bit to the ball. There we go. Good.
Good.
Lovely. Come step to it. Good. Let's go, Tracy, up.
So coach, what are we trying to do? Are we trying to do high balls ideally for paddle? What gives you more advantage?
So
Is it high balls, you know,
So
shots.
it kind of depends on the situation
Right.
of the game. So we have a lot of different kinds of shots. We have the high one, which is the lob. So that kind of gets your opponents from the front of the court to now the back of the court.
Okay.
So in paddle, there's two main positions. You have your defense, which is at the back of the court, and you have your attack, which is more at the front. You want to be in the attacking position at the front. However, you have to wait for the right moment to move in front. So you got to play shots that kind of bring you more to the front and move your opponent to the back. So yeah, we have the lob, we have different kinds of volleys. So we have vibaras, we have bandejas, we have like a regular volley, then we have the smash.
Yes.
We have a bahada, which is from the glass. So there's a lot of different kinds of shots. I know it might seem like I'm speaking gibberish right now, but once we have a couple more lessons, then you'll understand better on what shot to play when.
Okay. Good.
Good. Very nice. Good.
Oops.
That's okay. That's okay. Okay, so just a small tip. The most important thing is preparing your racket before the ball gets to you.
the ball gets to
not
you.
when it's already at your feet, because the ball's not going to wait for you to prepare.
Got it.
It's
Yeah.
continuously moving back. So you got to be prepared. So when the ball's already here, you're ready to hit it. All
Okay.
you have to do now is just reposition if you have to. Move closer to the ball, and then you'll be more comfortable. Any shot that you play, you got to be comfortable when you're playing it, so
Yes.
you can hit a good shot.
Yeah.
Okay. And hopefully that the sun is gone somewhere. We
Yeah.
can move. We can
More
move much
energy.
better.
Yeah, no, yep.
Let go.
Okay, step to the ball, go. There we go. You see that nice,
Yeah.
satisfying knocking sound? So you want it always to sound like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Come step. Lovely. Again, come step. Very nice. Make sure you're stepping to the ball, Michelle. Go. There we go. Much better. Up. Lovely shot. Come step. Good. All right. So I'm glad you hit that shot actually, Tracy, because now I can tell you what is in and out. So the shot you just hit, that hit the glass first, that is out.
Okay.
So in paddle, if you hit the glass or the cage first, that's always considered out.
Okay.
So the ball has to hit
So
the
it
ground
has to
first?
bounce.
Hit the ground first before
Got
it
it.
touches the cage or the glass.
Okay.
What if
So
it
you-
touches the net?
If it touches the cage first,
That's the cage.
that's still out. Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So paddle, you'll come to notice, will teach you a lot of patience. It's not necessarily about the power, although it is obviously very nice to hit a nice smash once in a while. It's a
Yeah.
very powerful winner.
Yeah.
But it's more about control, placement, and just waiting patiently for the right time to play those shots.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, let's continue. Let's go, Michelle. Good. That's it. Careful of that power. Good. Come step in. Good. Again, come step in. There we go. Come step.
Sorry.
That's okay, that's okay. Keep going.
I.
Nice and easy, you got it. Good. Last two, Michelle, let's go. That's it. Last one. All right. Done the forehand, and now we're going to move on to the backhand.
Okay.
So don't worry, we are not going to be using our left hand. Even though we're playing it on the left side, you still get to use your right hand.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll show you how it is. It's very similar to the forehand, but now it's just kind of flipped. So I'll get you to face that side first. So now we start again from our ready position here at 12 o'clock. All good. All right, so now you're going to take your left foot back to 6 o'clock like so. And then take both hands to 6 o'clock as well. So again, the top of your racket should be facing the back glass. So try not to over-rotate all the way around. So you just
Okay.
want your preparation here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, your contact point with the backhand is going to be around 10 o'clock. So that's again in front of you. If you notice on forehand,
Two.
it was in front of you.
Yeah,
Backhand
yeah.
again is going to be in front of you.
Okay.
So now you're going to start with the two hands and you're going to finish with the one hand as you hit the ball.
Okay.
So you're going to make sure that your left hand is extended out behind you as you extend forward with your right hand. So your goal is to look like a pretty ballerina when you
Okay.
Okay, so I'll show you how it looks like first, just so you have a visual. All right, so starting here, here, and then push. All right, good. Shall we start? Let me position you so you can be in the same positions as you were for your forehand.
Okay.
Now I'm just going to be hitting 2 and 2 on your backhand.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
So remember you got to step. Yeah, good. Again, step again to the ball. Very nice. Good. All right, Michelle, all you.
Oops.
That's okay. And then
Don't hit
go
me.
for it. I'll give you another one.
Give
That's
me
okay.
another
Go,
one,
go, go,
please.
go. All right.
Okay.
So just one small fix.
Yeah.
Remember, you got to prepare your racket back behind you, not here. Second thing is you got to move just a little bit closer to the ball. So after it bounces, start moving to it. So you hit a better shot with it.
So when you say back, you mean from here?
From 6 o'clock. So
Okay,
you're
from
starting
6
from
o'clock.
here.
Yeah.
So actually, I'd like both of you to stand just like this. And then you can just adjust your movement. Because backhand's a little bit more complicated than
Yeah.
forehand.
Yeah.
So you start here, and then in the next class, we'll work on position 1 to the back.
Okay.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Again, step. Very nice. Look at that power. There we go.
Good job.
That's okay. Go to the ball and push. That's better. Try not to use your wrist too much.
Okay.
Woo, you almost got it inside. Go up. Very nice. Good.
That was amazing,
Yeah.
ladies. Good job. How do we high five?
So not with the rackets. We don't want to break the rackets.
Okay.
So we'll just do like a simple high
Oh,
five.
fantastic.
Okay.
Perfect. We're all done.
If this can
Thank
get out
you.
anything.
Thank you so much.
Ladies, that was amazing. Coach, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. That was so much fun.
It was.
It was a really good session. Well done.
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
So, ladies, I'm looking at 2 leading ladies in tech. Number 1, and in padel. What would you say has made you guys stick out, to the top? Let's start with you, Michelle.
I think my number one would be learning how to be teachable, just learning how to be mentored, how to learn from other people. Just because you're at the top doesn't mean that umefika kabisa. There's still a lot to learn and a lot to grow from. So I had to learn how to humble myself and be teachable. Yeah.
Amazing. What about you, Coach?
I mean, for me in sports, it's definitely discipline.
Yeah.
Trying not to, there's obviously in sports, there's wins and there's losses, trying to get my mental health a bit better. So, the losses don't affect me so much. It's more of a learning experience than it is something to just be like, oh, I'm done. I lost. I can't do
Yeah.
this anymore.
Yeah.
So yeah, discipline definitely. And just to go off what Michelle said, definitely trying to, humble myself in the process as well. Because we're not perfect. Like, yes, I'm currently the number 1, but that's currently. Never know, there might be someone up and coming. But yeah, I think discipline, trying to keep myself humble.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Amazing.
Yeah.
What are some of the things that you guys do to make yourself feel beautiful, glam, and to each person, it could be very different.
Yeah.
Because maybe for me, it could be a massage, For someone else, it could be a full face beat, a
Exactly.
full,
Yeah.
I mean, it's very individual centric. So what would you say is yours?
For me, it's always been a good outfit.
A good outfit.
A good outfit. Nothing more, nothing less, just a good outfit. And if I believe I look good, that's good enough. Yeah.
I think for me, it would be more about self-care. Like you mentioned, I love a good massage. Oh my gosh. I think for me, as a coach as well, a massage
You need
really
it.
goes a long
Yes.
way.
Yeah.
So maybe, a nice self-care day to myself, a
Yeah.
massage, facial perhaps, dinner, just something simple but effective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
You?
What is for me? Honestly, I think a good massage, just a day where I'm not doing anything.
Yeah,
You know what?
yeah.
I used to really not like being in the salon for too long, but I still don't like being in the salon for too long,
Yeah.
just to do my hair. But I like staying in the salon if I'm doing my hair, my nails at the same time, a bit of everything at the same time. And when you're out of there, everything is done. Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah.
So lastly, what are some of the things that you feel like women can do for each other to, boost each other's confidence, be there for each other, support each other, How can I support you, Coach? How can I support you, Michelle, in your respective careers?
I think well, trying to support each other in the sense that not bringing each other down, no matter what we're doing. We're just trying to uplift each other. Always having each other's backs.
Yeah.
For
obviously,
sure.
no matter what. I think just being united together is really important for us as women. We're always just there for each other.
I love that.
For me, I would say it could be as simple as an encouragement, being encouraging to each other. It's as simple as you look good today, you know. Today morning I was reading a biblical story about Barnabas and Paul. And at the time when Saul was still Saul,
Yeah.
and he was still trying to become, you know, the upright Christian that he knew he was, but people didn't believe it at all. The disciples even denied him. But Barnabas was the person who took him to the apostles. Barnabas was the person who was encouraging to him. So he sort of opened up the door for Saul to become Paul. So if you can be a blessing to another woman, and it could be just as simple as an encouragement, it could be as simple as just showing up for someone. We have this title as women that we are always against
Catty,
each other.
very catty,
Exactly,
yeah.
very catty. We don't encourage each other. A man will easily tell you, you look good, you know, but why not constantly tell other ladies that you look good,
Yeah,
uplift
yeah.
a woman, because we are constantly overthinking things and worried about everything and trying to take care of everyone. It's just a breath of fresh air. You're walking in the mall and a woman just smiles at you. You know, it changes something in you. So just a simple, some small seeds that we can plant in each other's lives and just be encouraging to each other.
I
Yeah.
love that. I mean, I was going to say what you guys just said. So
Yeah.
you guys have practically just taken what was
Yes.
in my mind. So lastly, if there's one thing that you cannot leave the house without, what could it be? I'll start with you, Coach.
Yeah, no, I need to stay hydrated throughout the day.
Yeah.
That is the number one thing. If I don't have my water bottle, wow.
Yeah.
Like, I'm talking, I'm moving around. It's
Right,
Yeah.
right.
using my
Yeah.
water bottle. I can leave
You-
my phone, that's fine.
But not your water bottle. I mean, you're moving up and down
Yes.
all day. I mean,
Constantly.
I'm not a big water drinker, so I wouldn't say I know the full benefits of drinking water.
I never used to be. I even like I used to be told you need to drink a little bit more water. You know?
Yeah.
Now, if you notice, like I was coming out, having a sip of water
Yes, yes,
between
yes.
when we're picking balls and everything. So I'm always going to have
Yeah.
a little sip.
Okay.
Your water bottle.
So have you seen like a significant difference before and now that you're
Drinking more water.
Well, I feel more hydrated.
Okay.
It's not. It's
you know
it's
what?
not a
Yeah.
feeling.
Listen, and
Feeling.
that's my thing with water. I'm just like, are you guys sure you're not hyping this water thing
no,
that you're
I
a bit
swear.
too much?
Before I used to be like,
Let
So-
me ask, how are you dealing with the
Going to-
constant bathroom breaks?
Yeah,
Because now
too
that's
many
my
bathroom
problem.
breaks,
You're
Coach.
constantly in the bathroom.
so you kind of train your bladder in the process as well. So yes, when I first started drinking a lot, I was like,
Yes,
sorry
yeah.
guys, just give me a minute. Let me go through.
Yeah.
Now I've trained my bladder a bit better. So
Okay.
it's a process. I mean, like
Yeah.
everything is.
Yeah.
Just like paddle is a process to get better. You know, starting drinking water a lot.
Yeah.
Train yourself.
Yeah, and I think you kind of like just get used to it. Your body's
body
sort of
gets
like the bandwidth
adjust.
also
Yeah,
just
yes.
grows and whatever if there's a body
Our
bandwidth
bodies are
for
so
that. But yeah,
miraculous, so
It's
it
simple,
won't.
but it's effective.
yeah. No, I love that. What about you, Michelle?
Oh, for me, I was thinking it's actually two things, but it's funny that there are times where I have left with one, my phone and my power bank. But there are times where I will forget my phone
And go with
leave
your
the
power bank.
and
Okay.
get somewhere and I'm like, oh my God, my phone. But without my phone, I can't.
Do anything.
Everything is happening on my phone. Work, life, everything is on that phone. And I need that phone to be charged 24/7. So I always have my phone with me and my power bank. If I have that, I'm good to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you ever feel like there are times you just need a break from your phone? Do you feel a little overwhelmed?
Yes. So I usually take proper breaks during the weekend. So I won't have my phone with me. I'm also very intentional. Like when I'm having meetups with people and it's very social, I don't have my phone around me because I know my phone is constantly
Yeah.
on the ring.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
if it's a Saturday, if it's a Sunday, it's church, I come back home, no phone, just me focused on if I want to watch something, do something. So I usually take that time
Yeah.
to take that break because you could go crazy.
Yeah, you need to be very intentional with it.
Yes.
'Cause
I
I mean,
agree.
like nowadays, you know, you have your phone with you all the time, so
Yeah.
you're literally like always on call.
Always,
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah. You need that break for your
Amazing.
sanity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was really nice, ladies.
Yeah.
Yes, I enjoyed myself.
What can she leave the house with without?
It depends. It depends with what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So if I'm on mummy mode, definitely wipes,
Yes,
tissue,
definitely.
because you also realize you go to toilets and sometimes they just don't have tissues.
It's a mess.
So I'm really into wet wipes now.
Yeah.
Those things are really nice.
Yeah.
I don't know why they were not introduced earlier. They're really amazing. So I will say,
Yeah.
so wet wipes and tissue and my aremis.
Yeah, for you, you need your
I need my aremis.
Always.
I need my aremis, yeah.
Perfect.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you so much, Tracy. Thank you for having me. I had so much fun. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, ladies. This is really enjoyable.
Yeah.
No, this was good. This was good. So where can we find you guys? Coach, let's start with you.
Yes.
So I am based here at Gigiri Social Club, as well as Padel Kenya Westland. So we have 2 locations.
Okay.
So this is fairly new with a little more to offer in terms of amenities. So we have paddle, pickle, swimming pool, gym, physio, all of that. And then the other location is just paddle and vibes. Paddle and vibes. Plus the restaurant is
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
For me, I would say my social platforms, Chamulebie, Michelle Chamulebie, all my social platforms where I work, which is Charge 24 Africa. We are located on Gong Road, Gong Lane Plaza, and we are Charge 24 Africa all over all the other platforms.
Fantastic. Thank you, ladies. I'm honestly so honored to be with CEO Charge 24 top. Do you say top seed?
Yes.
Yes, right? I got it. So top
Exactly.
seed paddle in Kenya. It's been an honor. Thank you, ladies. Remember, glam is not just about how you look. It's about everything. It's about what you feed in your body. It's about how you feel about yourself from the inside, and which we'll end up seeing on the outside.
Yes.
So take care of you within and without. Okay? So until next Wednesday, stay glam. We love you guys. And until then, mwah. Go there, and yeah, it was a lovely time hanging out. Yeah?
Good.
Okay.
You guys played really well.
Thank you so much.
That was perfect.
Sawa, so tutakata tuende tukae hapo tumalizie pale, sawa? Fantastic.
Now we'll play the balls and then I'll introduce the backhand.
Okay. So sasa mnaweza kata.